Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. First and foremost, I want to apologize that it has been weeks and weeks since I have uploaded a video last, and I had so much motivation for this new year, and it has just been a whirlwind of a new year. We will just say that. Before I get into this amazing video, you guys deserve a really good antique haul, thrifting haul, Facebook Marketplace haul. I have so much to share with you. I just wanted to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of your kind, sincere comments concerned about me and my dog and my family and all of that good stuff. I lost my grandmother at the beginning of this year, which has definitely taken a toll. And then the day before her funeral, my dog Bryce, he is our English cream golden, had a seizure, and it has just taken a toll on us. It's been a very stressful beginning to the new year, but we are not going to let that get us down. It has kind of made me slow down, be home a lot more so that we can keep a very watchful eye on him just in case anything else happens. So I have not been out thrifting and antiquing as much as I usually do, but I have gone here and there, and when I have gone, I found like quite a few things. I've also been utilizing Instagram sales and like Instagrammers who sell vintage decor. So that has been super fun. I've been just getting things mailed to me instead. I don't want to make this intro too long because y'all have waited long enough for a video anyway, but I just want to say that use Instagram if you don't. Find like good sellers that are like, they have a lot of followers and they're reputable sellers that do lives on Instagram a lot, because it is so fun, of course, to hunt for those treasures. But when you have specific pieces in mind that you want, it's nice to be able to find them on Instagram instead of spending months hunting for a piece. So that's what I have done for a couple of these things. I've been looking for some really stained pieces, and I just bit the bullet and spent a little bit more than I normally do and purchased them on Instagram and got them mailed to me. So with all of that being said, thank you seriously so much for the kind comments and sticking with me, even though it's been a couple of weeks. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. It's not easy being a full-time nurse and trying to manage creating a website, which I am like failing at that because I only launched once and I'm a little in over my head, I think. So we're gonna get into this haul. Seriously, these pieces, y'all are gonna be so excited. I don't even know where to begin. We're just gonna start pulling things. Right before I start, also wanted to share that I am doing a giveaway in this video with my friend Allie. She is Rusty Ridge Vintage. Why am I doing this? I don't know. She is Rusty Ridge Vintage over on Instagram. I'm gonna leave her information down below. She has a little giveaway for you guys. They are incredible pieces. One of them is a Stanley cup. It's crazy. It's a really good giveaway. I think she has like a marmalade jar, a Stanley cup. I'm gonna insert some footage at the end of the video, what the giveaway is, and all of the instructions at the end of the video on how you can enter into the giveaway. And all of the information will be in the description box down below. How to enter, when the giveaway ends, all of that good stuff. So let's get into this incredible haul. I'm actually gonna start with a couple pieces that I got from Allie. She sells on Instagram all the time. She's just has incredible finds. I'm not even kidding. Every time I get things from her, I'm just mind blown. So I'm just gonna start picking my little random pieces that she sent me. Did I get something else from her? I have so much stuff to share with you. I've just been like hoarding that I don't even remember like what I've purchased recently. So the first thing that made me purchase anything from her this time around is this incredible Dundee jar. Like, yes, this does deserve a moment of silence. This thing is so stained and crazed. The detail on this, like usually I have trouble with my front camera showing detail of staining, not with this bad boy. It is so beautiful. I love my white ironstone, don't get me wrong. I love all my white pieces, but there's just something about like these stained pieces, adding them into my collection brings me so much joy. So this gorgeous piece, can't wait to get it cleaned up. I really have just been sticking things in this little laundry basket in my dining room, waiting to share this haul with you. Then I'll go get them cleaned up and style them. But I love this, so beautiful. So I got that from her. And one of the purchases that I made from her, she sent me this for free. She was like, there's a little surprise in the box. Like, she is the sweetest human. Like, I am totally fine with spending extra because the pieces that she finds are really incredible. And then she does kind things like this, like add a little extra something into your box. So this gorgeous little jar is so stained and crazed. It is so teeny tiny and I just absolutely love it. It made me say to her, I need more of them. So she sent me pictures and I ended up purchasing this little one from her. So cute and stained and crazed. Another like teeny tiny one. I think these are both basically the same size. But I'm telling you, I can't find things like this out in my antique stores anywhere. So sometimes it's worth it to just buy things on like Instagram, Etsy, whatever it takes. So this is getting like more and more yellow as the days go on. I don't really know why. This side is gorgeous, but this is like getting really yellow. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I don't really love the yellow, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna just try our best. Maybe I can try to like, I know people stain these on their own. Maybe I will try that because yeah, this yellow isn't really my vibe, but I love this color, don't get me wrong. This is like a pretty big sized jar as well. Just a solid one. And then I have recently become interested in these molds. Here we go. I'm going down a dangerous path of these molds because I found 2 more in another box that I have to share with you today. But this is just gorgeous. She sent me this one. Inside is all stained and crazed, and so is the outside. So pretty, like a stack of these in your hutch on top of some plates. So beautiful. I love this. Here's a head size comparison. I'm having a really nice hair dye too, which is nice since I have literally not gotten ready in what feels like 6 months. Okay. We're gonna I'm going in no particular order, okay? So next up I have these Goodwill finds. I was at the Goodwill and stumbled across these. I don't know if they're old or what. No stamps, but there was 2 of them. They were $3.99 a piece, and they almost look like those old mustard Crocs to me. No staining or anything, just like a solid cream colored little Croc, but I couldn't pass these up at the Goodwill. They're both identical, and I paid $8 for both of them. Super cute. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I really liked those. Next up, this is a little practical item, and I've been seeing these more and more frequently at the thrift stores, so keep your eye out. This actually had, I already cleaned this guy up, but this had a $19.99 Hobby Lobby sticker. I paid $3.49 for it, And these are perfect for your bathroom. Store your Q-tips in them, your flossers in them. You could put little panty liners in these. And I love having these. I already have one from Home Goods, and then I have another thrifted one, and then I'll add this thrifted one in as well. Just a great way to corral all of those little bathroom items. So keep your eye out for these at the thrift store. I almost always see them when I go in. These guys were recently at the Goodwill for $3.99, $4.99, one of those. And I never pass up a good set of brass candlesticks, especially with the round bottom. I gravitate more towards the ones with the round bottom as opposed to like the octagon shapes or square bottoms. I just like the round ones. And for like $4 or $5 for the set, you cannot beat that. And I like adding these in more in the fall, but always great to have these on hand. This thing I picked up literally months ago, and now that I have it, I'm like, oh my God, Genevieve, where are you gonna put this? I have no room for like large platters, but this lady's booth was 50% off, and she had this giant, gorgeous ironstone platter, and it does have a label on the back, but I don't really know what it says. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that is. However, when there's a platter, it was like maybe $10 for this giant ironstone platter. I just could not leave it behind, clearly. So she came home with me, and now I'm like, where are you gonna live? Because we're kind of getting filled to the brim. But that's okay. We will find a spot for her. So I'm not sure if you guys have this in your Goodwill. We have an actual book section at the Goodwill, and it's trash. Like, there's nothing good on those shelves ever. But then by the back door, like where they bring carts out, there's this huge cardboard box. I'm talking, it's like this tall next to me. It's giant, and it's filled with books. Like, you have to dig, and usually I'm like I'm not really in the mood for that, or there's people digging in them and I just avoid it. However, I was walking by and I came across a vintage book, and I'm like, maybe there is more in here. Maybe I should take a couple minutes and just peek through. And I am so glad that I did. You guys, wait till I show you some of these books. So this first one I'm gonna show you, I am not crazy about red. I don't decorate with red. It is this American Heritage Dictionary, but I love books with these pages with the little divots in them. You can go to like the letter and open up the page. I think they're so beautiful. But I was thinking I would paint this binding, or at least here where you can see the red, so that I can slide it in my bookcase and you won't see the red color. So I think I'm gonna include this in a DIY video. I have a little box in my dining room with random pieces that are my DIY projects box for a video. I just keep like compiling little things to add to it to make a video. So I think I'll add this in. I'll buy like a nice, maybe like a chocolate brown or a tan paint color, and we'll paint the outside of this just to go with my color scheme a little bit more. But I only paid $2 for this at the Goodwill. It was in that giant box, and this is a huge, thick book for $2. I know. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And then I'm gonna go through these quickly, but look at this stack. All $2 each from that big cardboard bin. Okay, so I'm not gonna like go crazy, but I just wanna see if I can find some copyrights. I always think that's fun to share with you guys. Copyright 1913 in London, England. Sweet, $2. Here's this guy, this blue one. 1958. This one, like the cover is coming off. I might leave that actually. I kind of like how this looks. I love the actual binding itself, but I think the cover coming off is really cool. This says August 1965. Somebody wrote in it, but the copyright is also 1965. How to increase plants. I don't know what that means, like increase plants in what? 1950 is the copyright on that. 1942. And the last one, the water babies. Oh, that's cute actually. These pages are so old. I don't see a copyright on this guy, but like the pages on this, swooning, like how beautiful. Here's this random fuzzy, but these pages, oh my God, so pretty. So pretty. So those were my random Goodwill finds one day. I was so impressed that I found those. Let me stick some of this back in my little laundry basket so I can make room for my next box of treasures. Okay, next little box. So this has some antique store finds as well as a Facebook Marketplace pickup. So funny and such a small world. Sometimes this stuff just cracks me up. But I sold a false graph picture to a woman in 2021. And she's from New Jersey. She did porch pickup, all this fun stuff, yada yada. She messages me the other day and she says, oh my gosh, I bought this picture from you in 2021 and I found you on YouTube. I've been watching your videos. I see you love ironstone as well. And it was just so funny and such a small world. And then she actually ended up messaging me some pieces that she had. She is going more towards her solid white collection. Stuff's falling. And I'm going for more like crazed pieces. So she had some pieces to share with me and I just thought that was so funny and such a small world that I have some fellow ironstone lovers. And it's also crazy that people are finding me on YouTube that live around here. I'm just like, that is definitely strange. I've only had one encounter once in Home Goods where this adorable woman was like, are you Genevieve? I was like, oh my gosh. It just caught me off guard. Like, I am such a normal human. I'm just this South Jersey girl who randomly started a YouTube channel one day. And when people recognize me, I'm like, it's me, hi. Okay, so let me show you guys what I picked up from the lady from Facebook Marketplace that messaged me some of her pieces that she wanted to get rid of. And this is what made me definitely want to purchase from her. She shared this amazing mold and it has a beautiful stamp on the bottom, but the coloring on this is just so pretty. This is the inside, all stained. I love this piece so much. It is so beautiful. So I got that from her. And then I got excuse me, I keep burping. I also got this tiny ironstone creamer. Actually, no, this is not a creamer. This is way bigger than a creamer. This says OPCO Syracuse, China. Just a plain solid white picture. I love when they have this detail on them. So I got that one, and then I got one more, and this one is Mayer, China, established 1888. this has that same beautiful detail on it. These are just about the same size. So pretty. Solid white, gorgeous detail. And then she was kind enough. She was like, I also tossed in 2 gravy boats. And I was like, how sweet is that? So nice. And this one is all cracked and crazed. Has a stamp on the bottom. So we got that one. And then I think this is the Hall one. Yeah, Hall made in USA. This one is a little bit heavier. This one's solid white. But I thought they would look pretty if I have one here. If I stack all 3 of them, I think that would look so cute in my hutch. So hopefully a decorating video will be coming soon, adding in some of these pieces. And she charged me $30 for 4 or 5 ironstone pieces. Well, 4 ironstone and this guy. That is such a bargain. And then I felt so terrible because she was, I picked it up from her on the windiest day and I left money under her mat and the money is gone. I was like, I swear I paid you. The money is gone. I was like, I can Venmo you. Please let me know. She said, no, I'm hoping that somebody who really needs the $30 will find it. And I was like, that's my kind of girl. That is the sweetest thing I ever heard. So yeah, I got those for a super good deal. Very excited about them. And then honestly, I can't remember where I got these, how much I paid for them. I know I got them a while ago, but I have 2 beautiful mashers to add to my collection. I know I probably paid $15 or less for them because I never pay more than that. If I find them for about $15 or less, I will pick them up to add to my collection. I think that's a reasonable price. I've seen these upwards of like $30 in some antique stores. So these are so beautiful. This one is like really worn and cracked and I love these. I'll say it again. I say it all the time when I find these. I cannot believe I sold my collection of these like a year and a half ago. I still have PTSD from that. Like, what was I thinking? If you love something and maybe you're a little bored with it, just put it away in a tote and come back to it and see if you like it in a year. If you don't like it in a year, maybe toss it or Goodwill it. Not toss it. Goodwill it. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Not immediately when you get the idea. I am a little bitter about it. Okay. Next up, I got these from another Instagram seller, not Allie, a different lady who I follow. And maybe one day I'll reach out to some of these other Instagram sellers and see if they'd like to collaborate with me because I feel like it would be a good way to drive some business to them because seriously, some of the finds that they have, I'm like, so good, so good. But this lady sold me on these. I got 3 of this style. Apparently these are little insulators, like old electric insulators. And I don't know what I needed these for. And I can't remember how much I paid, but I think they're so cute. I got 3 of these style and then 3 of these that are a little bit more detailed. And she had them styled in a little cloche with a base, like a clear glass cloche. It looked so cute. And I was like, yeah, I think I need them. So I got 6 of them. This is all 3 of them. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hold all of these and show you. But like, for example, I have my an old jam jar right next to me. She kind of had them, imagine this is a cloche, like this on her shelf. And I was like, that is so cute. So naturally, I had to buy them. And she had like a million of them. So I was like, I'll take 6. I'll take 3 of the little basic style ones and 3 of the more detailed ones. These guys, love them. Next up, I did find this little baby masher. I do remember I paid like $4 for this guy. So I picked it up. It's very small. Like, you guys are probably familiar with this size masher. This is it next to it. But for $4, I was like, this is the cutest little thing. And he would look cute with my collection. So, has really pretty, like, carved wood detail, too. So cutie patootie. And this guy, I paid $25 for this, but I told you, I am now obsessed with molds. I've seen these so much and I passed on them, and I don't know why, because they're stained and crazed pieces and it's everything I love. So who was she in the past? I don't know, but the antique stores better watch out because I'm gonna wipe them out of these. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so this is a corn one. I'm not crazy about corn. This makes me think of that corn song that TikTok boy went viral. I'm not gonna sing it because I might get freaking copyrighted or something, but I'm singing it in my head. Please let me know if you know what corn song I'm talking about. If not, you just YouTube little boy corn song and it'll be stuck in your head for 7 years. So take that with a grain of salt. You might not want to because it really will be stuck in your head. Okay, but this thing is so beautiful, so stained, so cracked and crazed, little chippy, but we don't mind imperfections. We're all a little imperfect. No stamp, but we love her. I'm gonna stack these babies like no tomorrow. Does that look weird? I don't know, but I am so excited to add these into my collection. I'm thinking of wiping out my corner cabinet of everything and starting to add some ironstone in there because I just have so much, and that's my favorite thing to display and look at right now. So we'll see. We shall see. I haven't really had much time to decorate because I've been working so much. Oh my God. Last week I worked 5 12s in a row, and that's my own fault because I picked up an extra shift, but I'm like, when it comes time to my days off, I just want to kick back and relax, you know? Like, I'm not trying to finagle with decor. It's just, it's been a weird time, okay? All right, I have a couple more pieces to share with you. I have something over here to share with you as well. Okay, so this is the cutest thing ever. I paid way too much for this because as I was walking out of the thrift shop, I looked at the tag on the back and it says Dollar Tree. You know how much I paid for it? $5. I was like, these people are scamming me. So it's okay. It is what it is. It's this cute little sign that says antiques and old stuff. And I'm probably going to go around the perimeter with a Sharpie just so it's a black perimeter and not the pink. But I thought that this was so cute. Clearly I was willing to pay $5 for it. But I love like old antique signs like this, like propped up in your hutch. Very cute. And then this I thought was a total score because these are so expensive around me, but I got this crock. I already have 2 different sizes of these, but I love these, especially at Christmas time with a cute little tree in it. My fave. And this was only $25. There was one in another booth that was actually this size and it was $30. So when I found the bigger one, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a good deal. And I always find spots for these. I love them. You can put them outside on your porch, hutch, top of your hutch. So many different ways to style these, and they're my favorite. And then this guy. So this was up on the wall hanging. I could not see a sign. It had like knickknacks in front of it. So I asked the lady, do you know how much this is? She said, unfortunately, I'm not the owner, but I can call and ask how much she wants for it. So she called the owner and the owner said $35. $35. You guys, this size of these, I watched an Instagram live the other day and the lady wanted $100 for this item. So when I got it for $35, I almost pooped my pants. And then she brought it down And she was like, take the tag with you. I can't keep the tag. If the lady sees, she'll be upset. The tag was not for $35. She didn't know before she pulled it down, she didn't know that there was a tag hidden. There was like this big cow sitting on this shelf, so she couldn't see this, but it was marked 63, but I got it for 35. I'm so excited. This old vintage sieve or sifter. Oh my God, these are so expensive on Etsy. They're just hard to find for me, so expensive if I find them. This shelf does come out, which is amazing, but I think that I am going to thumbtack mine up on the wall. Actually, over here, I think I have one right there hanging on the peg, but I think I'm gonna put them boop boop up on the wall there, and then this one I can stick a couple little knickknacks in. Oh my God, 35 bucks. This was the score of the day when I went shopping with my friend Dominique. Oh my God, I was so excited to find that. So beautiful. Let's peek around. I'm sure there's something else. Is that it? Y'all, I think that might be all that I have to share with you. So before I end this video, I'm gonna insert the clip of the giveaway items from Allie over at Rusty Ridge Vintage on Instagram. So I'm gonna insert that now. So to be entered into the giveaway, you have to go over to Instagram at Rusty Ridge Vintage and follow Allie on Instagram, and you have to be subscribed to my channel. That is it. Nothing too crazy. Just follow her on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. At the end of the video, I will add on screen because I'm not certain yet when the giveaway will close. So I'll add that up at the end of the video, but a super simple way to get your hands on some really cute items. Thank you guys so much for being here today, sticking with me, even though it's been a hot minute since I've put my face up here on YouTube. I'm so excited to be back, and I do have a Valentine's haul that I want to share with you. It's just a couple of things, but I don't know if I'm gonna get around to decorating for Valentine's Day. It's already almost like halfway through February, but I did pick up a couple pieces that I want to share with you, so I will film that and get that up to you guys later on this week. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.